Hey y'all, it's your girl Kemi, aka StyledByKemi, and you are tuned in. I don't know, I'm gonna fix that part, guys. I'm still working on it, so let's just cut it to the good part, okay? So today's video is all about my favorite time of the year, and it is fall. I legit think that fall is like the best season of the year because fashion is just more expressionable. Like, fashion is more expressive during the fall. At least that's my opinion. I'm not really a summer girl. I just like fall. So today's video is gonna be all about fall essentials, and it's one of my favorite topics to actually talk about because a lot of people ask me, you know, hey, like, what are some good things to get for fall so that, you know, you can build up and always have outfits to wear, right? So I was like, okay, let's do a video about it. So here we go. All right, so big disclaimer, yes, I am a stylist, but the things that I'm sharing with you are personally my picks for the fall, and you don't necessarily have to go and get them, but this is what I recommend because these are things I would pick from my closet. So the first item on the list is a basic turtleneck. Something simple, can be black, white, gray. I recommend getting all three because, I mean, you can literally create like 10 looks just from the three of them. But I love pairing mine with an oversized blazer. I love pairing mine under high-waisted leggings or jeans or even skirts. Like, they're so transferable to so many pieces in your closet. So I definitely recommend getting it. Also, my personal fave, a leather jacket. A leather jacket. Oh my god, when it comes to like having edge to an outfit, definitely put a leather jacket over it and you're like the coolest person on the planet. Not only do they keep you warm, but they just make a statement. And if you're like me and kind of extra and have like 10 leather jackets, I just recommend getting one that has some type of standout, you know, extraness to it. So this one that I got from H&M, I love the design on it. And I also have one that is studded. So if I want to be super, super extra, I throw that on. But I love having a pair of leather jacket because they're just dope. I like them. But yeah, definitely recommend getting that one. Also, another fave of mine, a chunky cardigan. This one I got from Topshop at the Nordstrom sale like 2 years ago. So I'm definitely happy that I got it. I got it in gray and I got it in this green. And a chunky cardigan is literally everyone's go-to. Like, if you're going to work and you don't want to be hot, chunky cardigan. You don't necessarily have to wear your coat at work, but a chunky cardigan is a great alternative. It's something you can take off and take on when you're at work. They're also comfy. Like, if you're looking for a laid back look, this is literally like, I've worn this cardigan probably like all the time. I love the color, but it's just very comfortable, and also it's great for pairing over basics like the turtleneck that I mentioned. But I love a great chunky cardigan. The next on the list is a chunky sweater. All right, so with chunky sweaters, for me, I'm a little bit extra. Like, I have chunky sweaters, but in different categories. So I have cropped chunky sweaters. And the reason why I love cropped chunky sweaters, they're my fave actually, is because you can layer them and it makes things look effortless. So I've worn this chunky sweater and I paired it with something really flowy under it, and the outfit was killer. I don't know if I can find it, but I'll link it or something. But also just something that's very comfortable and keeps you warm. Chunky sweaters are like the go-to. They're like the basics. They're like the basic t-shirts of summer essentials. So I love having a chunky sweater because they're comfortable. They pair great with a lot of things, jeans, leather leggings, and they're literally one of the best items to purchase for the fall and winter season. All right, so next on my fun list of summer fall essentials, wow, I'm hungry. But next on my list of fall essentials are boots. I always love a great pair of ankle boots. I have a lot, but this year, I know as far as trend wise, cowgirl or cowboy boots have actually been popping, and I've always loved boots that had a little bit of pointiness to them because I'm kind of extra in that way. You don't necessarily have to get one, but just having a pair of ankle boots that are easy, that are laid back, that you can literally put on and just leave, I recommend getting that for the fall season. Also, a trench coat, okay? All right, so there's many different variations of trench coat. Like you have the vinyl trench coat, the one that looks like a rain jacket. You also have like dusters and things like that. But as far as outerwear, I do recommend not only a leather jacket, but a trench coat that is kind of in a neutral tone or something that you can pair with everything. So trench coats are literally a fun piece just because they can be dressed up or dressed down, and they pair so well with over the knee boots. Like so many different styles you can wear with them. But as far as outerwear, I recommend getting a trench coat as well. And we're gonna get into my personal fave, blazers. I love a great pair of oversized blazers. I feel like oversized blazers just, I don't know, they're like an addiction, honestly. Like I have like over 30 oversized blazers, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, so I love wearing oversized blazer, especially in the fall, because they look great with a chunky sweater. They also look great with a turtleneck. But just because in the fall, I don't necessarily like wearing things that are tight. I like to layer. So having an oversized blazer is definitely one of my go-to pieces. I recommend, again, getting them in a neutral color like this one I just showed you. But a lot of people get them in black because it's just easy to style. So definitely pick one up if you're heading to the mall this season. So back to shoes. Another pair of shoes that I love, love, love are flats, but I absolutely adore chunky loafers. And one of my favorite brands to get chunky loafers from is Franco Sarto. And let me find it. I have this one that I got from DSW on sale. If you are heading into, well, we are headed into the fall season, but a great transitional item is chunky loafers. So in the summertime, usually my flats and my loafers are a lot lighter, but during the fall and winter time, they're a lot chunkier because I can wear them with socks or stockings. I love having chunky loafers with a little bit of edge. I love mines with this tassel detail, obviously, and I have this one in the all black, and I just like the burgundy because it speaks fall. But definitely recommend getting a pair of chunky loafers because they pair great with, again, everything. All right, so I haven't really talked about bottoms much, but two of my favorites that I know I will be rocking this season, one of them being the satin skirt. Okay, like when I first started seeing this during the summer and spring season, I was just like, oh, well, okay. But when I actually tried it on, I ended up really loving them just because I've seen it paired with like so many things. But I'm actually shocked that I actually like it. But these actually would pair well with a chunky sweater or a cute long sweatshirt. But I've seen so many different styled already for this upcoming season, so I'm definitely excited to wear it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a satin skirt that you have, but like a midi skirt or a maxi skirt or something that's long that, you know, can keep you warm during this time where we're transitioning into the colder months. I definitely recommend getting. And another fave of mine, leather leggings. Just like the leather jacket, it does have, you know, add a little bit of edge. So every season, I always make sure I re-up on them, make sure they're still in good condition. But I definitely recommend getting these. I prefer to wear these more than I do my denim. And that's kind of funny for me to say considering that I love jeans. But these are just so easy and they're comfortable. And I love wearing them to work because they look dressy, but they're also super comfortable. So I definitely recommend, and I would pair mine with my personal fave, chunky sneakers. All right, so I have a confession about these. I've had chunky sneakers in my closet, but they're ones that, you know, I kind of got you know, on the edge, and I was trying to be brave. But when I saw this one a couple weeks ago by Mark Fisher, I was like, I like this color, and I just love the fact that it's nude. But before I bought this, I had to convince myself to get it. So I went on Pinterest. I was like, all right, what can you wear with chunky sneakers? So surprisingly, you can literally wear it with anything. So all the bottoms that I mentioned, you can wear it with a skirt, you can wear it with leggings. Obviously, you can wear it with jeans. But if you're trying to get into this trend like I have just recently, I definitely recommend getting something neutral because they pair well with a lot of things. So the last few items that I want to talk about for the fall essentials list is a sweatshirt. I just recently bought this one because I was scrolling on Pinterest and I saw this killer outfit that Tracee Ellis Ross wore with the sweatshirt, and I was like, wow, like I didn't know you could really like pair it that way. So I was like, man, I had to get one. And luckily for me, Mango was having a sale and they had this one. I just needed something super basic, but I just love the fact that it's long because you can wear it with over the knee boots. You can wear it with shorts under. Like, it's great for transitioning into like the colder seasons because you can still wear this with like a short skirt and then have like a leggings and pair with over the knee boots. But I just love the fact that it's long and you can wear it with different variations of bottoms. I know I'm definitely going to be pairing mine with a skirt and a legging because those are like my two go-to favorites right now at the moment. But last on the list, I don't necessarily have it, but it's a jumpsuit. And I recommend, at least the one I've seen lately that I've liked are the cargo ones. And they're pretty like oversized. They're kind of like utility jumpsuits and they're very edgy. And I've seen some paired with like a turtleneck. You can pair it with like an oversized blazer, but I've loved them so much with like heels. You can wear them with ankle boots. They pair so greatly with different ones, and I have a beige one that I'm actually really excited about wearing this season, so I definitely recommend getting that. But guys, that is it for my picks for fall essentials. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are tuned into my channel for the first time, be sure to subscribe and support your girl. I am new to YouTube, but I'm trying. Also hit the notification button. I am trying my best to post a little bit more frequently, so you don't want to miss the next video, okay? But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.